Hey there, viewers! They might seem unimportant to you, but your thyroid hormones do a lot for your body. They help with cell repair, metabolism, and control growth. It's easy to imagine what will happen when your body makes too few. It causes a condition called hypothyroidism. The result is weight gain, tiredness, hair loss, and depression. In today's video, we're going to talk about the best diet for hypothyroidism. From foods you should eat to ones you need to avoid, there's a lot you can do to keep your thyroid health at its best. Important nutrients to consider. If you're suffering from hypothyroidism, then you need to include a few nutrients in your diet to remain healthy. These are: Number 1. Iodine. For your body to make thyroid hormones, you'll need to provide it with enough iodine. It's one of the reasons why people deficient in iodine are at a higher risk of hypothyroidism. While it may sound surprising, iodine deficiency is quite common. Nearly 33% of the world's population suffers from this deficiency. Countries like the United States see fewer cases since iodine-rich foods are easily available. If you suffer from iodine deficiency, you need to start eating foods such as fish, dairy, and eggs. If you're a bit more adventurous, seaweed is also a good source of iodine. You could also add iodized salt to your meals. It's recommended that you stay away from iodine supplements. There's already enough to get through food. In fact, if you get too much iodine, it could actually end up damaging your thyroid glands. Have you ever tried seaweed? Did you like it? Share your experience with the Bestie community in the comments below. Number 2. Selenium. One of the main functions of selenium is activating the thyroid hormones for your body's use. Selenium has other health benefits too, including its antioxidant effect. This element protects your thyroid from being affected by free radicals. These free radicals damage your cells and leave your body in deterioration. The best way to get your daily requirement of selenium is by eating foods rich in the mineral. These include tuna, sardines, eggs, and legumes. We can't suggest selenium supplements, only a doctor can do that. This is because higher doses of selenium can be toxic for your body. Number 3. Zinc. Zinc acts the same way selenium does and activates your thyroid hormones. Research has shown that zinc has an additional function that benefits your thyroid health. It helps the body control a hormone called TSH, which tells your thyroid gland to release hormones. While zinc deficiency is once again rare in countries like the US, you can still consume foods rich in zinc such as oysters, beef, and chicken. This is a helpful diet for people with hypothyroidism. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. Stay up to date on all our great Bestie content. Harmful nutrients. There are a few nutrients that may be harmful to you if you have hypothyroidism. GOITROGENS are one of them. They interfere with how your thyroid gland functions. These GOITROGENS are named after goiter, which is the enlarged gland caused by hypothyroidism. There are quite a few foods packed with GOITROGENS. These include soy foods and veggies like cabbage, broccoli, and kale. Bad news for sweet potatoes and strawberry lovers as well. These foods also have GOITROGENS. If you think peanuts and millets are safe, I hate to break it to you, but they're also packed with GOITROGENS. Granted, the list looks like most things you would like to eat. You'd only really have to avoid GOITROGENS if you have hypothyroidism with an iodine deficiency. If you happen to eat a lot of foods with GOITROGENS, you may want to cut down a bit. One way to reduce your intake of GOITROGENS is to cook the foods that are high in them. Cooking cabbage or broccoli would allow you to enjoy the foods without activating the GOITROGENS. Foods to avoid. There are not a lot of foods you need to completely avoid in case of hypothyroidism. As mentioned before, foods with GOITROGENS need to be eaten in moderation. Cook them before eating them to bring down their harmful effect. Junk food lovers, I have bad news for you. Your favorite pizza and burger is off the menu. That is, if you want to keep your thyroid gland healthy. Processed foods like hot dogs, cakes, and cookies are not only bad for your overall health, but also your thyroid levels. They are packed with a lot of calories. For those with hypothyroidism, this could turn into a problem. You might end up gaining a lot of weight. All varieties of millets need to be avoided if you have hypothyroidism. Never take supplements unless prescribed by your doctor. The good news is there are certain foods you can eat in moderation. Cruciferous vegetables and soy-based foods tend to have GOITROGENS, so it's best to keep track of how much you're eating and maintain that amount. Monitor your intake of fruits like pears and strawberries. Alcohol is a complete no-no for people with hypothyroidism as it can irritate your glands. Beverages such as coffee and green tea also need to be had in moderation. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might like. Watch and learn more about signs you have magnesium deficiency. Foods to eat. It's not all doom and gloom if you have hypothyroidism. Whole eggs are great options to include in your daily diet. The yolk is rich in iodine and selenium, while the egg whites are packed with protein. You can also have all kinds of meat. Chicken, lamb, and beef can be eaten with little issue. The same goes for seafood. Salmon, tuna, and shrimp are actually good for you if you have hypothyroidism. Opt for healthy seafood options like salmon salad and tuna sandwiches made with whole wheat bread. You can eat all vegetables, but just have cruciferous vegetables in moderation. Apart from pears, strawberries, and peaches, you can have almost all other fruits like bananas and oranges. Enjoy fruit salads made using watermelon, cantaloupe, apples, and pomegranates. Pineapple is another great option. Other foods you can include in your diet are gluten-free grains and seeds. This means rice, quinoa, buckwheat, chia, and flax seeds are all good to eat. But what about dairy products? Well, they're good for you as long as you don't go overboard. You can include all dairy products in your daily diet without any issue, including milk, cheese, and yogurt. What's the best beverage to have when you've got hypothyroidism? Water. You can have other beverages as long as they're not alcoholic and don't contain caffeine. Tips for maintaining a healthy weight. It's very easy to put on a lot of weight when you're suffering from hypothyroidism. This is because your body has a slower metabolic rate, but there are a few things you can do to ensure this is not the case. Number 1. Rest. It's important that you sleep 7 to 8 hours a day. If you sleep less than that, it usually ends up adding fat to your body. You're most likely going to see the effects of this around your belly. Your BMI goes up, and it can be difficult to get rid of the fat that accumulates. Number 2. Mindful eating. Mindful eating is about paying attention to what you're eating and how fast. Your eating habits go a long way in regulating your weight. If you think about why you're eating these things and develop a good relationship with food, it can help. Studies have shown mindful eating can help you lose weight. Number 3. Yoga and meditation. If you're feeling stressed, you may have trouble losing weight. With the imbalance in thyroid hormones and the stress, you may end up eating more than you want or need. Doing yoga and meditations can help relieve some of the stress you're undergoing. Studies have shown doing yoga and meditation can help you maintain your weight. Number 4. Low to moderate carb diet. The best way to maintain or reduce your weight, of course, is to ensure your diet has a low to moderate amount of carbs. Cutting down on the carbs can offset the effects of weight gain due to the thyroid issue. But it's important to assure you don't go on a ketogenic diet. The reason is that eating fewer carbs may actually bring down your thyroid to a lower level than what's needed. Losing weight while struggling with hypothyroidism can be challenging, but there are certain tips and tricks that can help you. Let's watch a couple more videos, shall we? Check out 13 healthy food combinations for fast, effective weight loss. Or how about, which is better for your weight loss, cardio or weights? Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn more about health and wellness. Do you struggle with hypothyroidism? Are you trying to lose weight? Let us know in the comments below.